So guys, I have to admit it, I really hated these events and I want to know, do you hate them as well? Do we all have beef with Konami because of these events, or do you like these wonderful events like the Ritual Festival? So welcome back guys, and as you can see we are in the Ritual Festival, which is another event that I unfortunately really hated. I hate nearly all of the events. The only one I liked was the Duel List Cup, which was basically ladder, which is one important thing, and I will come to this in a moment, which is the main thing that I always write in the surveys that Konami does. You have to understand guys, I'm not a guy for filling out surveys or for filling out any forms, and this is what I'm talking about, the Ritual Festival survey. And normally I fill them out all the time, and I always suggest the same thing because I think there's one thing that would make these events way better. So Ritual Festival event, right? And I took this deck to the Ritual Festival event and played it. I played Rescue Ace just because I did not want to craft stuff for this event like it always is. Obviously I want to play a deck that can win in this event, but I don't want to waste ultra rare crafting points on this. And I just want to know, is it the same with you guys, or are you guys, do you regularly spend money on these events to just build a deck that you want to play? Because I mean, I see what Konami is doing here, right? Because feature secret packs are available in the shop, and we can quickly take a look at this. They are now offering, and they did not do this before, they are now offering us like additional packs only for these events, like Souls of Sublime Gods, Miraculous Advent, and Rites of Mirror World. And we can quickly take a look, and you will see these are just packs that there are Necros cards in here, there are Necros Ultra Rares in here, and you have to understand that you can buy these packs and play them in the event, but you will never be able to play them on the ladder and like really climb on the ladder. I mean, I give you this, right? If you just want to play these decks and play the Necros deck for fun, you can definitely do this, but it's just not a good deck that you will be like successful with on the ladder. I guess if you only play for fun, and that's maybe why I hate these events, and I don't understand why other people are like that. Let me know in the comments whether you like them, why you like them, or for example this year. I mean, all of these cards are super bad. What is this? Dual Avatar Empowered Mitsujiku. I don't know. These are fusion summon cards. I don't even know why they are in here. I don't know. I guess Konami just gives us, which this is the one thing that is nice about the events. We are having them like every month. This is really cool. They could also do it every second month. But in the end, I guess Konami has the numbers, so it might be profitable for them to have them every month. Maybe there are really people returning to this just to be able to play these cool events. I hated all of them besides the Duel List Cup. There was one I did not hate that much, and that was because I could play a playable deck with the cards I had, and then it was okay, I have to say. But that's the main beef I have with these events, is the fact that we are not able to use all the cards that are allowed. I would think the events would be a way more fun if I could just go in here and use all the cards that are available in this event. Not on the ladder, of course, but only in this event and only for the limited time. Because then I could really go and play like a deck that I want to play, and then I could go and play something different from the normal ladder experience, but don't have to waste all my resources on that. But at this point, there are only like two options. You either play a really good deck in this event, which is also strong and can win, which you want to do because otherwise you can't get these resources, and who likes to lose all the time, obviously. The Konami should know that when people lose, they stop playing the game, obviously. Yeah, this is the one option, that you craft a really good deck with a lot of ultra rare points, or you just play a sucky deck with normals and rares and grind through this event, which is really not fun at all. This wasn't fun. The climb with this Rescue Ace deck wasn't fun. I only took this because I had all the stuff lying around, and the Rescue Ace doesn't really need the extra deck, so you could play without all the forbidden stuff, you could say. But I did not have fun climbing with this deck. I do have to admit that I just now saw that I was under the impression that this Blue Eyes deck, which I played against a lot, and this Nouvelle deck here, which I also played against a lot, I was under the impression that people had crafted these decks. And now that I see this, I'm like, okay, this deck, all the time I played against this, I had the feeling that this is one of the best decks in the event, which I'm not quite sure about, but this was my feeling. And this seems to be one of the loner decks. So I might be wrong here, as in this event, that is. In the other events, I have played the loner decks, and oftentimes they were just really, really bad. But maybe in this event the loner decks weren't as bad. Let me know in the comments, have you played these loner decks? How was your experience with this? But this is basically my main beef. I would really like Konami to just give us the cards for this event, and I think this would still fulfill the purpose, right? Because I think the purpose of these events are to bring players back into the game. I think this is the point, right? This is the thing that's the important thing, that players are, oh, there's a cool new event, we are playing ritual event, I don't know, I like this, and I'm coming back. And then because I have played a ritual event over a few days, then I might also just play a few more ladder games the day after, and then I also might spend at some point some money in this game, which is obviously the end goal of Konami, and it's totally fine to want to make money. This is how companies work at the end. This is how companies can provide the value that we are seeing here. But I think this could be done way better and way more fun. Another point that I would really like, and I've also mentioned this in the surveys, which I'm not a survey fulfilling guy, but in this case I did, because I was really like, oh, these events suck so much, they could be so much better. I would also really love it if they would go for like classic formats that people already love to play, like GOAT or Edison. For those of you who are not playing the TCG GOAT and Edison, GOAT is referring to the format where you could play like Chaos Emperor Dragon and Black Luster Soldier these times, and then Edison format is a bit far in the future from the Chaos point forwards, where you can play the early synchro stuff, where you could play cards like the Stardust Dragon, is it called the Stardust Dragon, Stardust Rainbow Dragon, this one of the first cool synchro cards. I was not playing at that time anymore, so I'm not super familiar, but they could also play the first, or could play Blackwing, you would play Frog Monarch and stuff like this. I think this would be a great idea, just giving everyone the cards that are available in the event, and then going for stuff like GOAT or Edison. And I think this would also be very great, because in my opinion, a lot, or I would estimate this, right? I would estimate that a lot of TCG players started playing Master Duel when it came out, because why not? It's a really big Yu-Gi-Oh product. They are already playing in the TCG, and then they played this for a while, and maybe they left the game then, right? And I think you could get a lot of TCG players or like Yu-Gi-Oh players in general back to this game. There are a lot of TCG players that would just join again here if there was like an Edison event or a GOAT event, and then they would have all the cards available, so that they really could play the decks that they wanted to play and have fun with this game. Because I think this is obviously a big thing. If I have fun with this game, I will come back to this game. Also, if habit building is obviously also something, right? This whole game revolves around habit building, because you have this daily quest that optimally you come here every day to and fulfill your daily quests, and then you are getting into a habit of playing this game, and this obviously leads to you like spending more time in this game, right? So I don't know, I'm really not happy with the way that they're doing these events here, but maybe I'm the only one. Maybe this is just me. Maybe all of you in the comments, in the audience here. Why is there no music here, by the way? Maybe all of you. There it is. Maybe really like these events. Let me know, and let me also know why you like the events and what you think of them. How do you operate with these? Do you really craft stuff? Do you get give you ultra rare points in here? So this is the thing. And this, by the way, this is my tactic for those of you who are wondering. I always play these events until this 11,000 point here, because there are all the gems that you can get. I'm not quite sure what. I'm not even sure what this is. I think this is a title and then a background or something, because who wants to get these, right? These are worth nothing, and this could then be, oh, it's Ritual Festival. It's like a title, right? Okay. So basically, this is the one thing I really have to say. It's a positive. Konami is not locking the big gem packet. They could also put it here, right? And then people would have to play way more. I would not play further on this line here for 300 here in the back, but that would be a bit annoying. And then I wait until the bonus missions are unlocked, because if you do not wait for the bonus missions, then you basically have to do it once again. I think Duel in Festival is one of the bonus missions, and you can see there's also Duel in Festival here, and 30 Duel in Festival you would need to do, and then if you do 30 here, and then the bonus mission comes, and then you have to do another 20, and now I only had to, as you can see, I did not wait, because otherwise both of them would be full. I did not wait the full time to start the event, but I normally wait and don't play it at the beginning, and wait till the bonus missions appear, so I can basically, in Germany would say, zwei Fliegen mit einer Klappe schlagen. In English it would mean to hit two flies with one fly-killing tool. if you know what I mean. So a little German lesson here while I'm talking to you. So guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to my rant here. Let me know, guys. I'm really interested. Let me know in the comment section. What are you doing with these events? How do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you spend a lot of ultra points? Do you go into the shop and buy the packs? Which, spoiler alert, please don't do that. It's a waste of gems. But maybe I'm just too competitive. Maybe my viewpoint is too competitive, right? And casual players really love these events because they can, I don't know, play something different. I'm not quite sure. That's why I want to know. Let me know, guys. Thanks for being here. If you like my cutout content, please consider subscribing and hitting the thumbs up, and we will see each other in the next one.